This is Shortmamamoneymovez, and right now I'm going to start I've been doing my debt confession, couponer debt confession series, and I just want to get started because I said that I was going to come back up here and discuss, basically how did I get started, or how did I get here, or what kind of stuff that I can explain, or what was my breaking point. Okay, so while I'm doing this, I'm going to basically be writing down. Oh, but first, just in case you didn't watch series 1 and 2, I want to kind of give you an overview of all my debts. I had all these debts while I was a couponer, and I had all this debt, and so far I paid off over $30,000 in debt. Okay, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm going to just share some of the methods, some of the things that I had to pretty much learn, and how I was able to do this. Okay, so let me go ahead and let me see. I'm just trying to make sure I'm within frame real quick. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to pretty much write down my debt based on the way that I paid them off. And I write kind of slanted, so I hope you be able to see it. Okay, so, and I'm going to have a discussion. Okay, so I know a lot of people, when they start off with debt, okay, when they talk about their debt, the first thing they say, okay, I watched Dave Ramsey and he changed my life. And me watching him made me, realize that I need to change my evil money spending ways, and that's how I got on the right path. Okay, Dave Ramsey played a part in it, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen that way. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, it did not happen that way. Okay, when I first started my debt confession, okay, not my debt confession, I'm sorry, when I first started paying off my debt, okay, I did come upon Dave Ramsey, but I failed so many times with his plan. And I'm not saying his plan is not great, because if you take notice the way I'm writing this, you can probably see that I'm using the debt snowball method. Okay, so I'm not saying his what he taught was wrong, or or anything, but I had to understand within me what was the issue. My breaking point that made me really started to start to pay off this debt, or really start to really get a hold of my finances, was when let me see how I explain this. Okay, I'm going to give you a story time, then maybe you can understand what I'm saying. Okay, was when I was invited to a birthday party at last minute. When I say last minute, it was the day of, only like hours before the birthday party. Okay, it was a kid's birthday party, and I had a rep of always, having money. Okay, really, I didn't have money. I was using my credit card, so I really didn't have money the way people thought I had money. So I had that rep of having money. Okay, and what ended up happening is that the girl called and said, "Hey, are you coming to my child's birthday party?" And I was like, oh my God, she telling me hours before her child's birthday party. That's not enough time for me. Like, what in the world? Why would you wait so late? And I'm not gonna lie, it really did hurt my feelings, because since I had that rap of having money, or always spending money, because I would go all out for a birthday party. I would literally buy all the kids a pizza, or I would really do the most. I would buy bikes and computers and stuff like that. So I really did have a rep of having money, like, oh, she gonna get the good gift. You got to really invite her, because she got the money. You know, and that's the rep I had. I really did have it. And really, I didn't have the money. I was using my credit card. I care so much about, I guess, what other people thought of me that, you know, I'm trying to impress some people that really didn't care about me at all. So, you know, I was like, oh, I don't have a gift, this, that. So the first thing she said, and this is when I knew, you know, the rep and that people didn't really care about me as a person. She said, I know you're going to get a very expensive gift, or I know you're going to, you know, spend a lot of money. But instead of you spending all that money, what you can do is, can you buy pizza for all the kids in the birthday party? And also, can you buy sodas and drinks? Because all I brought was I got the cake and I got the ice cream. That's all I purchased for my child birthday. I'm like, a mother said all she purchased for her child birthday party was a cake and some ice cream. And since I had a rep of always getting expensive gifts and always, you know, doing the most, she actually said, instead of you buying an expensive gift, what you can do is, and I'm laughing about it now, is to buy pizza for all the kids that's going to be there. Also get drinks, paper cups, and like pretty much I was funding the birthday party at this point. And so I was so like, number one, you invited me at last minute, and I would probably invite it for the sole purpose of being able to buy everything for the party. Like, and my feelings, like, I'm not gonna lie, my feelings was hurt because of the simple fact that I have purchased I have bought so many big ticket items for her child, and the fact that this like, you didn't even care enough for to invite me ahead of time. Like, you only invited me because you were like, oh, I don't have the money to do this. I could just tell her to do it. So one of the lessons that I had to learn before I even started my paying off my debt is learning to say no. It's okay to say no. It really is. I have plenty of situations when family members came to me and needed help with certain things and needed to borrow money, and then when you ask for your money back, the first thing they want to say is that you got money. It's my pet peeve was when someone borrowed something like $100, and I would ask for my $100 back, and their response would be, it's just $100. And you be like, well, if it was just $100, why you didn't have it? And this was one of my breaking points before I even started this debt. And I know this is something that people, because I look at a lot of debt confession, and a lot of people don't talk about this, but I'm going to be real. I had to learn how to say no first. Before I even started my debt snowball, I had to learn how to say no. Okay? I had to learn how to say, I don't have it, the same way you say you don't have it. And people would throw that little curveball. Oh, I thought you had money. Oh, well, I thought I had money too until I checked my bank account. And I realized I was lying to my own self, you know, and I had to do that. And I know that, oh, I made a mistake. I know that sometimes you don't want to say no to your friends and family, but believe me when I say this, they don't have an issue saying no to you. If they don't have it, they don't have an issue saying no to you. Let me tell you, I had a family member, I lie to you not, I loaned $25 to. $25. And I know $25 is not a lot, okay? But when you trying to pay off debt, you look at that $25 like, what else I could have done with it? I could have put it on a bill. I could have, you know, that could have went towards my food budget. That could have went towards this. You start actually cherishing every dollar, okay? When you on a, you know, debt-free journey, you start literally Lord Jesus, cherishing every dollar, okay? And I remember that I took my money that I had for something else to loan a family member because they said they really needed it, okay? Do you know that same family member said that they could not pay me back, but they can pay me in payments, okay? And let me explain the payments. They can pay me in $2 increments. What is $2 increment? I mean, on a $25 bill. I laugh about it now because I was like, $2 increments? Like, really? And I was out. You know what? I had dealt with a lot. I really did. Hold on. I think I made another mistake. Hold on. This one right here is, okay. So this is, there we go. And it really did. When I think about all the stuff that I settled and I was okay with and I dealt with, it's crazy. It really is crazy. But I want to say, before you start your debt-free journey, and I'm saying this with love, you need to know how to say no. If you don't have the heart to say no, you're going to be back at square one. Because I failed the Dave Ramsey plan. I failed it several times. I did. I failed it several times because of the fact I did not know how to say no. I did not know how to say no to people. I wanted to help everyone, but when it comes to me, nobody can never help me. And that was like my number one thing. And when I said I'm going to start treating people according to the way I'm being treated, when I finally put that, out there, that's when I was able to start paying off debt. That's when I actually was able to see me getting somewhere with my debt. Okay? Now, like I said, I did have help when it comes to it because of the pandemic and all the extra stuff we got with the pandemic. So I did have help with that. But still, I could have been like a lot of people that, ended up, blowing the money, and now they wondering, why they didn't spend the money this way, or why they still in debt, or all of that. I could have been that way, but I did make the most out of that. I was working a second job, but I said the first rule would have to be learning to say no. Learning to know, you have to know why you are broke, or what issues you have when it comes to spending money before you even start your debt payoff, your debt journey, your debt-free journey. And like I said, I looked at so many, debt confession videos, and I haven't heard nobody talk about this. And I was like, maybe I'm the only one that had this issue. Another thing that, like I said, prime example, when I think I mentioned it in my cash stuffing video. Something as simple as free shipping. Okay? I would have the intentions of buying a shirt and a pair of pants, spending no more than $25. And because they said if you spend an additional $30, we would give you free shipping. And shipping don't cost no more than like $7. So now, instead of me spending no more than $27, I'm spending $50 because I want to save $7. So I spent the extra $30 just to save $7. These are some of the examples that, I had to learn how to even tell myself no. Like, no, you said that you only going to spend no more than $30. Don't spend no more than $30. The end. And those are some of the things that I had to learn. Now, like I said, everybody can be different. Maybe this is just a me problem. Okay? I'm speaking from self-experience. I had to learn how to not only say no to others, but no to myself. And once I learned how to say no, even to my kids, Because my kids, you know, you love your kids, but my kids will ask for every single thing they see on TV. And my mom would too sometimes, okay? And I had to learn how to tell them no. Because my mom would say she don't save nothing. She live each day like it might be her last. And if she sees something she wants, she don't care what bill she have, she gonna get it. Okay? Because tomorrow is not promised to her. I had to learn how to tell my mom no. I had to learn how to tell my kids no. I had to learn how to tell everyone no. No. I even have to learn how to tell myself no. Okay, so this is, I don't like these, you know, these series to be too long. It probably was long enough, but this is my debt snowball method. This is how I end up paying off my bill. I think once I got close to the end, I stopped paying my bills off based on the way I was feeling, my emotional attachment to it. Like this one, I couldn't stand. I couldn't stand this bill at all because I feel like I got in this bill by being stupid and not reading the fine print. But this is pretty much how I did my bill. I did the snowball method, of course, because I wanted instant gratification, and I liked it to cross out each bill that I was paying off. So this is how I started. Once I put down my bills, I also wrote down my income, okay? How much I was making. So in my next video, I will show how much I made off of YouTube, because I do have another channel. So I'm going to show you for the whole year around this time, I think around 2018 on up. I will show you how much I made off of YouTube, my income from when I was working my other job. I will show you all of that. And yes, I'm sorry if you heard a buzz. This is my phone, so excuse me. But, and how I started paying off debt, or how I started budgeting to pay off debt, just in case, you know, you just wanted to start. But I'm telling you, you would have to learn how to say no. And that was my issue. I failed several times because even though I was trying to pay off debt, I still couldn't say no to certain things or certain people. But once I got, you know, say, hey, I'm going to say no because my bank account is telling me no. That's when I was able to start paying off. Okay. So I hope I explained this. I know this seemed like me just talking, but I just feel like this is a safe place just for me to explain everything. And with my next series, like I said, I'm going to show how much I made off of YouTube, show how I started using that money to pay off this debt. And if you have any questions or any topics when it comes to, you know, debt or anything that you want me to discuss, put it in the comment section. Like I said, this is a no judgment zone here. So anyway, this is Short Mama Money Moves. We're trying to move this money in the right direction. Please like, comment, and subscribe.